Welcome to the 2017-2018 course registration for 8th grade students. If you are watching this video, you should be currently a 7th grade student here at Mesa Middle School or the parent of a 7th grade student. Before we get started, there are some important dates and information that needs to be shared with you to help you through this process. This past Friday, an email was sent to you and your parents that included a link to the course description catalog to our courses that are available at 8th grade. It is important to take time to read through these courses as well as listen to some of the videos that are linked up to the courses before making decisions for the courses you select for next year. Remember, you have about a week before the course registration opens up on Friday, March 17th. So take time, sit down with your parents, and review that information. On Friday, March 10th, the email that will contain the link to fill an electronic registration, as you see on the screen right now, will be sent to you. If you attempt to register on March 10th or prior to Friday, March 17th, you'll be unable to do any kind of registration because the link will be disabled. The link will only work after 6 a.m. on Friday, March 17th. On Monday, March 13th, the administrative team will be meeting with the 7th grade students in the Mesa Middle School auditorium. We will walk through all of the process of registering as well as descriptions and discussions about the courses available to you and answer any questions that you may have. As far as our parents, there will be transition meetings that will be available on Thursday, March 16th. One will be held at 7:30 a.m. and one at 7 p.m. If you are unable to attend either one of those meetings, do not worry. The information that is going to be presented will be posted on the internet for your access. And then, as stated before, on Friday, March 17th, course registration for the current 7th graders will open for parents and you at 6 a.m. The good part about this is that you're not going to have to rush to register because there will not be courses that are going to close out on you as they were for you when you went from 6th to 7th grade. On the other side of that, though, you will need to get your courses registered over the weekend because registration will close on Tuesday, March 21st at the end of the day. All right, with all that information now, we're going to get started. You will receive this email, like I said, on Friday, March 10th, but will not be able to access and register until Friday, March 17th at 6 a.m. So click on the Fill Out Forms button. You should have a window that'll pop up that'll start your course registration. If the window does not pop up, you need to check your pop-up blocker and disable this so that it allows for this to occur. Once you're on this window, make sure you put your first name, your last name, your ID number, and then as you scroll down, you'll see the first section, which are your academic courses. I'm going to stop at this point to indicate that depending on what academic courses you are currently enrolled in, as well as Intro to Spanish, you will see a different course registration form for you. So we're going to sit here and go through just the general course registration, but for those of you that are in honors math or took Intro to Spanish, you will see a different registration form that will be curtailed to your needs. So looking at this one, obviously academic courses, you don't get to select anything, but this is a new option this year. We have academic course electives. One is the Language Arts Seminar. One is the U.S. History Seminar. If you are interested in taking something like this, take the time to read through that course catalog and get a description about what is going to take place with this course. If you are interested, make sure you make the selection on here. You can even select both of these if you would like. If not, then you select not interested and then move on to the next section. The next section is your music selections. If you are currently enrolled in band, orchestra, or chorus and you want to stay with that, you can select this. This will be a full year course and will consume 2 of your open blocks. If not, you can select no music choice. So in this situation, we're going to select no music choice, and then we're able to click the next button. Once we go to the next, you'll see high school electives that are available. There are 6 options available. Since I did not select a music choice, it allows me to select 4 out of the 5 courses here. But you need to rank them from your top choice, first choice, all the way down to your 6th choice. So make sure you take the time. And again, reading through, so we'll go here, we'll make our selections. Keep in mind, as it says down here, this question requires 1 response per row, so be very careful about that as you put in your selections. Once it's done, that little statement will disappear and allow you to click the next button. According to this, the courses that I would like to take would be Computer Science Discoveries. The next option would be Exploration in Art B. Then the next option, the third option would be Digital Image Design 1. And then the fourth option would be Exploration in Art A. So I'm looking to take these 4 courses. Then if for some reason, based on my schedule, I'm unable to get into one of these courses, then the next option that you would be scheduled into would be Health. And then finally, the Physical Education. So that is why it's important to give all 1st through 6th selections in order. Once that is done, click on your next selection or next button, moving you on to the academic enrichment courses. Here we have a large variety, 10 options of courses you can select from. Only 2 of the courses you will be scheduled into for your 8th grade school year. So it is important, again, read through the course descriptions. You will notice at the top, 1st selection only to the 7th selection appears. It looks like the 8th is kind of there, but you can't access it. You need to scroll down to the bottom and you'll see the scroll bar, which you can move across, and it'll expose the 10th selection, 9th selection, 8th selection. So make sure, I would suggest, because the way it's set up, take a piece of paper, write down your selections from 1st to 10th in order so that when you get on this option, you are able to make them with more ease. So we'll go through here and make our selections down through. Obviously, once I get down to here, I can't see that, so I move the scroll bar over, continue to going down, and again, you'll see this little statement. This question requires 1 response per row. Once you've met that, that will disappear and allow you to move on to the next page. In this situation, I would be enrolled in, my first 2 options here is Empower, which is for females only, and Research Period B, which is 2nd semester. If I was unable to get into these, let's say I'm a male and I accidentally selected Empower, then I would sit there and be placed in the Research Period 1st semester because it is my 3rd option. So once we've done that, we select Next, which moves us on to a new option that we have, a new course, which is the IC3 Digital Literacy Certification. This is a course that is an online course. It is not offered during the school day, during the 7 periods. This is something that you do on your own online. Be careful, take time, read about this course, see if it's truly something that you want to add to your 7-day course selection. If it is, then it's something that you can add here. If not, simply select Not Interested and then select Next. Once you've done that, probably the most important of this registration is the last frame, which is the confirmation email. Too often people will just simply quickly hit submit to get it in and not read. You must select this, send me a copy of responses, and you'll see the button turn red before you hit submit. Once you do that and you hit submit, an email will be instantly sent to your address and you will open it up. And the best part about it is that you will see this and it will show you from Google the courses that you registered, obviously your name, information, courses, and it'll scan down and give you all of those selections. You want to make sure you save this or print a hard copy and keep it until we run orientation in August. So when you pick up your schedule, you'll have the ability to compare. And then for some reason, if you don't have a course, then you can bring that with you if you have any questions. As always, touch base with your 7th grade counselor, either Mrs. Hayes or Mrs. Sweat, if you have questions about that. Thank you.